Coach, first of all, I just want to start by asking the crowd today, obviously a huge crowd with a big-time program in the building, but, to hear the environment and the Let's Go X coming from the crowd and the energy in the building, do you talk to the team about that and what you're trying to build with this team right now, and so much young talent on the team and the potential and what could be there and the vibrance in the arena tonight?
Definitely, and it was electric. It got you going, and just to see even students show up, and the band was loud, and the energy for both teams, and that's what you want. I told them before the game, this is why you play women's basketball in the Big East Conference, because you have UConn come in, they draw, and then our fans are coming out and supporting to see a good team in UConn. So it was electric, and that's what we aspire to get every game. Right? Once we get winning as similar to them, you want it to be a packed house every night in that environment, because it truly is home court advantage when you get that.
Let's talk about the start of the game, and obviously you lost a couple of players this week that were contributors, but to come out and fight them, kind of scrap with them and hang with them, you're down 9 at the end of the quarter, but you were within 2 and 4 in that first quarter. How nice was it to see your team start that way?
I was proud of them, and I thought it started on the defensive end. We got a lot of stops early. I think we turned them over a couple times, and that's what needs to ignite us is our defense to offense. And our kids played hard, and I thought they played really hard in that first quarter to kind of set the tone of like, okay, we're here to play hard and compete with you guys. And so they did that. I felt like we maybe ran out of gas a little bit, and they just can score the ball in multiple positions. You take away the guard, they get you inside. You take away the inside, they make shots. And that's why they're an elite program and they've won so many championships. That tradition steps down from team to team to team. But it's a great experience. As I told them after the game, this is why you all came to X, because the opportunity to play UConn twice a year and to eventually get to a point where we're competing and we're in the game with them and eventually beat them. So, I'm proud of our kids and the way they fought, but congrats to UConn. They're just a tough team.
Keisha Woods finished with 14 points, and she hadn't scored more than 6 yet this year. She had 14, and 8 of them came in about a 4-minute stretch. Again, there's so much youth on this team. Keisha, a big part of that. How inspiring was it for you to see that kind of a performance out of her tonight against UConn?
Yeah, I was really proud, and I'm hoping that this is confidence for her moving forward. Early on, she got some minutes in the non-conference, and maybe her minutes went down, and I told her, you got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready, and this is the reason tonight why you stay ready. So she was ready when her name was called, and she hit some big shots and kind of ignited a run that we had there for a minute by herself, and so hopefully this is confidence for her moving forward, because she can shoot the ball, and she can shoot it really, really well. So, and she rebounds. She's just another long, lanky guard. So hopefully moving forward, this is confidence for her.
UConn had that 37-0 run between the second quarter and the third quarter, and it got to a point where, it's just so tough to even get a shot off at some points during that run. But, when you call timeout or during those media breaks in between quarters, whatever it might be, when you're talking to the team, when UConn's on that run and they're starting to separate the game, what's your message to the team and how you break down each little segment of the game?
Yeah, the one timeout, I said, all right now don't look at the score. It's 0-0. It's 0-0. So this 4:19 or whatever it was on the clock, I said we need to try to win this 4:19. Let's not look at the overall score and just play hard and don't quit. I thought for a run there when they just, I think that we had 7 turnovers in a row and they just ignited on their defense and just pressured. It was like, okay, well, what led to that? We worked on these things in practice. We worked on getting open against pressure against our practice guys. We worked on backdoor cuts. We worked on setting your cuts up. And those are the things, being a young team, they haven't figured that out yet. But that's where we can continue to grow now. And the rest of this season, when we get pressured like that, now we know what to do and combat it. And maybe we're more confident now through experience that we'll handle it differently.
Just attitudinally in a game like this, you sometimes see the team that's on the other side of it, kind of body language starts to go, but I didn't see that tonight in your team. Did you experience that, or what's it like to see them kind of keep their energy and just keep their attitudes positive in a game like this?
Yeah, I think that's important. That's the culture of our program. And we talked about we'll win with class and we'll lose with class. And we're always going to give it our all. We're not going to hang our heads. We're going to, respect our opponent, but we're also going to compete with our opponent. And that's what this program's about. So I wanted to make sure that our team, every time out, we're not hanging our heads. We're going to keep fighting to the last horn. And that's not our culture, who we will be.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.